Hi guys, good evening and you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Lolo and I am a mother, tradomedical doctor based here in Enugu State, Nigeria. I am a beautiful wife with three amazing kids and this is me reacting to the video that UJ Space uploaded I think about a few days ago. Surprisingly, I'm just stumbling over that video. Like I just saw that video this night. This is 15 minutes after 10 and I just saw that video about 15 minutes ago before I had to I've already had my bath, I've worn my everything was already set for sleeping before I stumbled over that video. But I know I had something to say, so this is me actually saying what I felt inside me when I watched that video. In case you people don't know, UJ Space is a lifestyle vlogger that was based in Senegal, and she was giving us all the Senegal juicy content. I could remember those, I think about a year ago. I would watch her videos. I almost felt like I visited Senegal because her husband would drive her to some parks, some places in Senegal, and she would show us all the beautiful places in Senegal. Not until her husband died I think about a year ago or thereabout, if I'm not mistaken. And her husband's death came as a blow to a lot of us, and before you know what is happening, the UJ Space that used to be so beautiful, that had everything going on so well, things fell apart and things just changed all of a sudden. And UJ Space is now based in Nigeria, and UJ Space, things have really turned bad for her. Okay, but I know it is temporary. Okay, some of these things, yes, happen, shits happen, life happens, but one thing we know is that God will surely lift her up again. Whatever is her heart desires, whatever she's praying for, I know that Jehovah hears prayers and he will lift her up from there and keep her a place that will be better. Okay, for now it may not be easy. There are a lot of challenges that would simply come. There are a lot of fights that would come, and then you wonder, is God really there? But one thing is sure, God is actually there and he's watching. Okay, just keep praying. I know that Jehovah will definitely lift you up and you'll be in a better place very soon. But anyways, that's not really why we are here. The video I watched few minutes ago is a very heartbreaking one. It's a very sad one, and watching that video, personally, I may not have come out to say those things she said, but then I felt one of the major reasons why she came out to say these things is to create awareness, to tell parents that these things are possible and these things happen. UJ, I'm actually speaking to you at this point. If you watch this video, I love that you're strong. I love that you're strong. Even though I want you to be stronger, even though I want you to do more for me, but I love the fact that you're strong. I love the fact that you're carrying your children along. I love the fact that your emotions, the depression that comes with losing a loved one and a good husband at that, did not stop you from, doing the normal things you were doing before, like raising your kids. I love the fact that your children can actually come to you and express themselves. I love the fact that you're free with your kids, that they could tell you anything, because this is one mistake most mothers make. Most mothers, either because of their busy schedules, or maybe because of one thing or the other, they don't have that time with their children, and most children keep things from their parents which they should actually be telling their parents. So I love the fact that your children can actually tell you things. I commend you sincerely. For my viewers that may not have known what happened, UJ Space, after she lost her husband, she's living somewhere in the east. UJ, in that video, UJ mentioned that she went out and left her kids with their neighbor, a matured man that has children, grown-up children. Some have gone to work and probably the smaller ones are at home, only for her to come back and hear that some of the kids, something fishy has been happening. I don't want to mention it. Okay, you can go watch that video, UJ Space, here on YouTube, and then you get a better understanding. And so In the comment section, I saw people saying UJ should report to the police. I saw a lot of people dropping advice about the money they contributed some time ago. I saw some people saying confront the parents. I saw some people giving a lot of good advice. These are actually good advice. You know, like saying go and report to the family, the parents of the child, go and report to the police and all of that. But let's be realistic. Sincerely, let's be realistic. If she goes to the police, because I checked the comment section, I saw where she mentioned that one of the child that actually did this thing, yeah, she said there are other people, because she asked the child, like, are there other people that still do these things to you? And she said yes. So, but let's focus on the main child now that made her make this video, which is the 8-year-old boy. If you go to the police and you tell the police that an 8-year-old boy has been doing some kind of fishy things with your child, first of all, I want you people to know that we are in Nigeria. We are not living abroad though. For those of us in diaspora, for those of you that are in diaspora, please, we are in Nigeria. Okay, Nigeria is not one of the places you go to the police and tell them, oh, an 8-year-old boy has been doing some kind of stupid things with my 5-year-old girl. If you raise that kind of alarm here in Nigeria, you will turn out ruining the life of that your little girl. I'm telling you because this is fact. I've seen it happen. Okay, when you tell people that this thing has been happening, there's a possibility of these people saying, oh, this your child is actually spoiled. Like, people would always want to look back at that your child. And if there are other people somewhere that have this habit, they know that actually this child can actually be a prey, and they want to come for that child. Now, let me tell you, this is where widowhood becomes a problem. Ndị Igbo anyị si na di bụ ugwu nwanyị. Ndị Igbo anyị si na di bụ ugwu nwanyị. Mana ọtụtụ n'ime anyị like will not understand the power or the intelligence behind that saying. Let me give you an instance. Like me personally now, my husband hasn't been around for some time. He traveled for work. My husband is actually healthy and hearty. The only thing is that he's not around. Now, when my husband is around, there like when people come to knock on my door, when they come to knock, they will knock gently, and I'll answer. And even if I don't come in a hurry, they will be patient with me. But immediately my husband travels out, and these people know that my husband is not around, the way they knock on the door is different. When they come to knock on the door, they will knock bing 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 bing. And when I come out, they might even ask me, Madam, why did you waste our time? Why I'm telling you people this is this. If UJ goes to confront the man, the family, remember UJ's husband is not there. And UJ is not financially buoyant. UJ is not financially buoyant, and she's also a widow. So at this point, she doesn't really have someone that will fight this fight for her. Like, imagine, like, as much as I'm not saying she doesn't have people, but even if she has people, men that will come out, do you really think that these family relatives will come out because something like that happened? Of course not. Even if they want to, like, they have their own responsibilities. So it only takes a man, usually, to fight to protect his family, with his wife beside him to support. But at this point now, our dear friend UJ has lost her husband. So it will not really be easy for her to go and confront that family. Because when she confronts that family, she will create enmity. Some of them might even say, oh, because we are letting your child stay here, this is not what we get. You're so ungrateful. Now, when you tell the elders of the community, when you involve other people, they will not tell you, Madam, I beg, go hold your child. Is now here. That is what you will get to. And some people might even use the opportunity to size your little girl up. I am telling you, this is Nigeria. This is what is obtainable. They will not gather and flog that boy, you. Ashashi. They will not gather and flog that boy. He's an 8-year-old boy. Even he himself needs guidance. Yes. So if you go to the police, he's a minor. They will not arrest him. He's a minor. Nobody's going to arrest that little boy. which brings me back to UJ. I like, if I say I'm sorry, like I don't know the right words to say to show you how sad I feel that these things are happening to you. For the people that were saying, oh, the money that we contributed for UJ, of truth, sincerely, yes, I was one of the people that contributed. I contributed. I don't even remember how much I contributed that time, self. But I know I contributed that time. And assuming it was about like the money everybody raised was like 1 million naira. 1 million naira is nothing, oh. I am telling people that 1 million naira. I'm not. People should understand from the angle I'm coming at too. 1 million naira is not really a big money like that. By the time you pay house rent, buy foodstuffs, do other miscellaneous expenses, if you have 1 million naira in your account, give yourself 3 months. If you have children, if you have responsibility, the money will just disappear. If you're not a calculative spender, if you're not the type of person that calculates, that knows that this kind of money is not coming from anywhere again, no, so let me cool down and calculate and know how to spend this money. If you don't do like that, if you don't invest it carefully, you wake up one morning and where is the 1 million naira? You not even see the 1 million naira again. I'm telling you, people. But because there are times I think there are a few times I went back to UJ's space. I wanted to see like what she has started up. Maybe she started up a business. If it's something we can patronize, I can patronize her, and maybe she can send it for me online, or something. But when I saw that she was still living in one kind of apartment with the mats, and she was selling akara and all of that, I was like, oh. So if not that Choice TV is not really one person I would think that will come and create that kind of that will make that kind of news fake. Like, I think I have some kind of level of respect for Choice TV. Yeah, she's one of the people I respect on this space. So I don't think she would have, that thing would have been a fake. It would have been fake. If not, I would have said, who knows if that thing is audio contribution, So the thing is, maybe she just doesn't even have that money again. Okay, maybe she didn't even invest it very well. Maybe somehow, yes, she needs help. To be sincere, she needs help. UJ Space needs help. But then UJ, first, I don't like that you came online to say that thing. Yes, I don't like that you came online to tell us. Yes, I love the fact that you're telling us. I love the fact that you created the awareness. But somehow deep inside me, I don't love that. I don't like the fact that you mentioned it. Yes. Okay, but maybe let's assume we are family and you feel like, yes, you needed someone to talk to, and you felt like talking to your people. Okay, fine, we can accept that, but next time, please do not give us that level of details. Okay, there are a lot of families you see on social media, a lot of people you see on social media, these things happen but they conceal it. Okay, we can still talk about it, but we'll not make it clear that it's our own children that it happened to. I'm not saying that it has, like, you get what I'm saying anyways. But UJ, when things like this happen, like, you have to sit up. You've been doing your best, and I really, really commend you. But at this point, these are your children. Okay? If it means you have to take them to the market with you, take them to the market with you. Okay? It's possible that you gotta report to the father, and then, or report to the parents. The father will flog the boy in a way that the mother will not like, and then the mother will not say, okay, because I even allowed that boy to come there, that's why. Before you know what's happening, problem will start. They will start ignoring you. They'll start, you already developed enmity in that compound. Okay, let me use where I was in Enugu as an example. Sometimes when they are doing this, their normal meeting, say everybody in the compound come down, we want to do meeting, everybody will come. Then during the conversation, the caretaker will say, people that used to throw biscuit pieces and pure water pieces on the floor, please, you people should stop it, especially, please, if you know that your family is among them, if you go home, men, tell your wives. Me, because my husband is not around, I have to go to the meeting myself. Okay, so when I get there, most times the men will say, this man will raise up his hand and say, no, it's not my family, or my children don't used to throw something like that. Or this other man will stand up and say, no, my family don't used to throw something. No, everybody will raise their hand and say, my family don't used to. Me, it's not me now. So since all of you, your husbands have come out to say it's not you, it's obviously me. You get? So there is a lot of, at this point, I understand why they say deep boo one. You get? So UJ, it may not really be easy for you to go and report that boy to the family, And it may not really be easy for you to go to the police and report, because if you go to police to make statement, you still spend money. The little money that you don't even have, you spend money. And if you go to the police, bear in mind that you've already created an enmity between you and them. Yes, you've already created an enmity between you and them. So at this point, commend your baby girl for telling you, for opening up to you. If possible, take her to a pharmacist or take her to the hospital. Let them examine her and make sure that her hymen and everything is still okay. You get? And then buy her some drugs, take care of her. Sis, I know it will not be easy for you to take those children with you to the market, but you have to do it. Okay? Yeah, there are times, I'm telling you, there are times when my kids were smaller, I would lock the door, leave them inside, lock the door, and then I'll give my children the key and tell them, look, I gotta hide it somewhere there. If I come back, you give me the key. But if your daddy comes back, give them the key. But if your dad did not come back and nobody called, some other person come, do not open the door for them. You get? And most times they will stick to that rule. I'm not saying that it's still possible that if God wanted to like keep quiet for other bad things to happen, it would have still happened. So you can never be all too careful in all these things. But yet, if it means, if for the security of your children, if for security reasons, you can as well take your children to the market with you. Okay? Take your children to the market with you. Buy the things you need to buy. Maybe you can look for a store that it will be easy for you to buy some things at once in one sitting, and then both of you can go home together. It is better. Okay? And then tell your child to avoid those people. Like, make it they should not go to people's houses to watch television. Do it like this. They should not go to people's houses to watch television, because that is when you make your children praise to all these stupid senseless humans walking about the streets. Please stop your children from going to all these places to watch television. Okay? It is not easy. I'm not giving you this advice because I feel like it's easy for you, but I'm only saying for the sake of that girl. Okay? As a mother, you have to protect her. You're doing a good job already. Just seek one name. Mother is okay, and upon we hear it's well. UJ, Hara, you know, like I know that with Jehovah's help, things will get better. Okay, things will definitely get better. Okay. I hope Jehovah consoles you and gives you knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to know how to go about this whole thing. Being a single parent is not easy. Being a single parent is not something, like you said, I would even wish any of my enemies, if I have any. But only waya butere kenkana, ndi gba eso ga-apagara ya onye. You get? There are situations you find yourself, and what do you have to do? You sit up. You embrace it, and then you liven up. Beauty, I need you to be stronger than you are already. I know that you have a very soft heart, but at this point you have to be strong. You really, really have to be strong. It is not easy. Once in a while you break down, but you have to be strong. Okay? You have to be strong for those kids. This is not the end of the world. This will never be the end for you. Okay? More good things are coming. For example, look at Sandra's reality. When her husband died, I didn't know then, but it wasn't easy for him. It may not have been easy for her. But look at her now. She's enjoying a beautiful marriage with her husband and her children. She even has a new baby. That is to show you that there is always light at the end of the tunnel. There is always light at the end of that tunnel. Okay? Just be hopeful. Sit up. Sit up. To raise a child alone is not easy. But it's not something you stay and soften up and cry. It is something you sit up and face it. You don't run away from your problems. I know you're not running away from your problems. Okay? But you have to do these things. Okay? If it means taking your children along with you, take them along with you. Don't let them roam the streets. Inside there are wolves. Outside there are wolves that are looking for whom to devour. I feel so bad, but it's fine. For other parents, other single mothers, I hope Jehovah blesses you people and give you people reasons to smile, okay? Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video, and please don't forget to subscribe if you don't mind, and share this video if you don't mind. See you guys in my next video, okay? I love you guys. UJ, I love you. Bye, sis.